Dillon Ward, who's actually third on that list, at like 9.80, I believe. Dillon Ward was MIA in Colorado as our Daily Dive game of the week got snubbed by the people at the Colorado Mammoth who decided that it was cool to just not update the injury reports. Why is this significant? I know it was only like 9-13 and Seals could have lost the game, but let's be 100% honest with ourselves. How are sports growing at this moment in time? How are leagues growing? Can you go through one football game or basketball game without seeing 20 ads for sports betting? No, you cannot. And as frustrating as the NBA may be sometimes with their sports report, with their injury reporting, they're never this late. You have to check an hour beforehand, but they are never this late. It was so egregious that Hudson Jackson of the Action Network, a producer for them, pretty big place to bet, was not happy with it in a tweet that he mentioned. I will have him on the show tomorrow to talk about that and, of course, break down some more awesome NLL action and betting previews. But if you are going to grow this sport, these teams must be held accountable because that right there cannot fly ever again. The NLL is creating awesome publicity through ESPN Plus and, of course, TSN. They are not the PLL yet. But if you want sharper lines and you want more people to watch this sport, give them something to invest in. Most people out there do not have favorite teams or players right now because lacrosse has been under the covers for quite some time now. And lacrosse is finally breaking free. The NLL is in a great arena. I love this sport. And yet people can have nothing to invest in because they don't have a favorite team. They're going to try to put their money in it, right? And then Dillon Ward happens. It's not Dillon Ward's fault. I don't know who to blame on the Colorado Mammoth. But somebody dropped the ball in a big way. And I'm pretty sure it was planned. You know, it's not like the San Diego Seals were the Vancouver Warriors. No disrespect to Vancouver, but let's be 1,000% honest about this. The Seals are a good team, and you want every competitive advantage you can find. And one of them was not reporting an injury until the last minutes. That cannot happen ever again by any team in this league. And it's not like the NLL was not aware of this, like it could happen. The NLL before the season, we talked about it on this show, like a week before the season started. Renee mentioned that the NLL was going to start reporting injuries earlier so people could bet them the games. And now this happens in the prime of the season. Cannot happen again. As for Colorado Mammoth fans, what is the injury? It has been speculated that it's a hand injury. And he's also on the injured list, by the way. So it's not like he just didn't play. He's on the injured list, and it still is not off of it as of January 28th. It's now February the 2nd. Yeah, that's a problem. And if you think the injuries are something simple, he was wearing a hockey blocker in practice. I think they knew about this far before they reported this. There is no way it was that coincidental that they had to report at the last minute. And again, that cannot happen again. Again, sports betting is an amazing part of sports growing, whether you like it or not. The major sports leagues no longer have this problem. Again, the NBA, even an hour before, you can check that kind of stuff. So it's only right that the NLL follows suit if they want to take the next step in growing the game as everyone talks about. I would love to see it. I hope it does not happen again. But I think the league should. I don't know if they got fined. I don't know. Obviously, the reporting in the NLL is not fantastic. But we have to wonder if behind the scenes was Brett Frude and people up top saying, hey, let's not do that again. Because again, Action Network producer Hudson Jackson, that's a pretty big deal if he comments on that.